and welcome back to Eagle Eye Tarot Predictions. Today, we will be doing a prediction for Ketanj Brown Jackson. Okay? Miss Jackson. She is up for the elected position as the Attorney General, or actually Supreme Court judge. So let's see what the big fuss is about. We have one card that wants to pop out. Severing ties. Okay, it looks like they don't want her to be a part of the affiliation. So since that popped out, let's find out why. I'm going to ask some very important questions for Ketanj. I hope I'm saying your name right. Ketanj Brown Jackson. Why? Okay. So it looks like it's like there is someone that is fostering this. Okay. They feel that she's going to fail at abiding by the underhanded agenda that is already established and put in place. They don't feel that she's right for the job because it involves corruption. Now let's move forward. Okay, so everybody's talking, lots of heated conversation, lots of gossip. They feel that they're happy with the way that things are. Okay, something about her face. So we could be dealing with discrimination. Maybe she doesn't fit the description, quote unquote, that they think would be approvable. She doesn't fit the norm of what they're used to, which is a Caucasian male or Caucasian female. And obviously, she's not Caucasian. So they feel that she doesn't fit the bill to foster this position. Her fostering this position, they feel it would be a failed effort in the attempt for them to continue with corruption. We also have identity theft. I'm not sure why identity theft is coming up here. Someone could be thinking that she's lying about who she is. There could be gossip or rumors about her not being qualified when she is. So there could be gossip about, her being entitled to this position or qualified. Qualified for this position. And there's people who could be defaming her reputation, trying to steal her identity, swap her destiny. This is a 1 in a million opportunity, and they feel that she stole this opportunity somehow. Someone is feeling that she doesn't deserve this. This is very interesting because she doesn't fit the narrative. She doesn't have the face of the honorable, what they consider to be honorable, which would be Caucasian. So this is a case of discrimination. I guess she doesn't look superior. She doesn't look the part. This sounds very superficial so far. Yeah. Under the contingency that she hold this position, they feel that in order for you to hold this spot, you're going to have to allow us to move forward with our continued agenda, which could involve some dirty business. Last card for this section would be classified information. Of course, there's top secret information that she's going to have to keep quiet or under wrap, and they feel that allowing her into the realm of secrecy would uncover a lot of probably discrimination. I think they are afraid that if she gains this position, she will become fully and formally aware of the continued psychological and systematic abuse that is still being practiced today, that has been practiced for some time now. And I feel that they do not want this classified information to be released, although everyone knows that the system is still corrupt. So I don't understand but the level of corruption is so classified that they're afraid that it's going to get out. And we have educated. Yeah, she could be very educated, and they know that giving her this seat, she would become even more educated as to the systematic practices. And we have the foundation. Yes, she's going to become very educated of the foundation. And it says wiping data, or she's going to have access to the data. She's going to have access to the statistics, access to the cases. She'll be able to access unlimited information. And that is, I think they're more intimidated about the knowledge that will be gained from her being in position. Someone at this foundation can start to wipe data from the foundation so that she cannot see the amount of abuse. So a lot of records will start to become sealed, or have been in the process are in the process of being sealed, to hush and hide systematic and judicial corruption and abuse, or criminal justice abuse. We also have this Pisces here. This Pisces could be either a Pisces, a water sign, or someone who is very intuitive, or this could also represent a psychic. Okay. We have questioning authority. There could be a Pisces questioning her authority, her authenticity. And then we have family. Someone's questioning her family. Where does she come from? Extreme scrutiny here. I feel like I just heard someone say, "Who do you think you are?" So people are very offended that she's qualified. People feel that people of color should not be disqualified. How did you slip through the fingers? It's like, how did you manage to bypass the corrupt matrix and actually become qualified? It's our job to corrupt people of color. It's our job to defame you so that you'll never gain the recognition or hold the credentials that you're rightfully entitled to. It's our job to prevent you from stepping into your purpose and calling. So I really feel that people are questioning her authority and her qualifications, her family. I mean, it seems very superficial and ugly. They could even have her family under scrutiny, or trying to put her family, reputation on her, and not looking at her or accepting her as an individual. I feel like they're judging her as a family rather than an individual. And we all know that when you go for a job, you are judged based on the standards of an individual, not the family. The family is not accepting the job. It is the individual who meets the qualifications. Evidently, someone didn't get the memo. Yeah, we also have copy. So they're extensively going through records, anything that they can find to disqualify her. And it says someone has been listening to valuable information, or she has valuable information. She could also be intuitive. She could be intuitive. I have not researched her zodiac sign. That is a good question. What is her zodiac sign? But we do have Pisces here. Maybe as a psychic, I'm popping up in the reading, and someone is saying I'm providing very good advice on the situation. Copy that, or I'm duplicating the information, intel on a psychic level. Okay. Um, Yeah, she has very good advice and knowledge and information and wisdom about the justice system. This position is rightfully hers. I just heard confirmation, a big roar of congratulatory or congratulations. So it belongs to her, and it looks like someone could possibly be trying to steal this. Yes, we also have a prophecy. It is written. This is possibly in her birth chart. I'm getting chills. This could possibly be in her birth chart. And someone is very mad. Yes, she seemed like she also has the gift of prophecy, or I'm prophesizing and someone is angry, someone is enraged. Someone wants to commit some sort of, put some sort of bad karma, black magic on a situation. They feel that she's not deserving of justice when in fact she is. Someone's trying to claim that she's a karmic, but in fact they're the karmic because they can't sit with the fact that she meets the qualifications. Okay, they're not listening. And then you have a very large group that is listening. Okay? And the people that aren't listening, they're just mad because they're on demon time. Yeah, these people are psychologically unwell. Okay, tight knit, probably corruption, and anything else. They're trying to say that she's mentally unwell to hold this position. They're trying to tally up. So, they're trying to say I'm mentally unwell to hold any type of information as to this Miss Brown's candidacy in the Supreme Court judicial seat. But evidently I've proven them wrong. So it seems like anyone who is qualified, they like to deem them as unqualified, incompetent, ignorant, anything but what they truly are. So we have a bit of defamation of character, and it looks like in the reading, facts are adding up and someone is going to be angry. Yeah, I'm making very strong and bold statements that are true. She is very ethical. I am very ethical, out of this world. Okay, and then we have SpaceX is liable for alternating someone's life, but this has completely collided. So I feel that SpaceX has collectively collaborated with spying, but it looks to create some form of black magic, but it looks like the devil didn't win. Okay, that could be where the anger is coming from. Someone could be facing some liability or some questioning or jail time for this extensive, out of this world stalking and harassment, and someone could have some ulterior motives. Someone could have also altered some results or information. Okay, so that she doesn't get what she wants. And this happened to me, so I'm sure it could happen to her. But it seems like if they do tamper with this, something is going to collide. Someone could even be facing someone could get into a car crash. Someone could be saying someone is liable of a car crash, or there will be a crash out of space. I don't know if this is a court case. Something collided out of space. Collided into another, what do you call those? I can't think of it right now. The things that float out of space that gives us the, not the cell towers. The things that flow out of space that gives us the helps with the internet. I can't think right now. I have a mental brain block. I know what it is. I just can't say right now. But I don't know if someone deliberately caused a collision with the satellites. Yeah, outer space satellite. Okay. I don't know if they're gonna collide and cause a blackout or something, or someone's trying to come up with an alternative motive or to alter something. Something's going to collide. Somebody tampers with something is going to collide, and someone's going to be liable, out of this world. We also have yes, so that's a double confirmation. And it says judgment. Someone will be even facing jail time because of this. And it says strange. Okay, because it also pedophilia, strange sexual acts or sexual behavior, sex trafficking. Someone could even be mentally unwell that's involved in altering something. Someone is money driven, superficial. So we have someone with very dark negative motives that don't want her in position, because there could be a lot of people that go down this year and they feel that her being in her position, she might rightfully give justice to people who in fact deserve justice. And the people who don't want the people to receive justice, they're very intimidated by her because they feel that she will provide justice. And we have masks falling off. A lot of people feel that the mask will be falling off. There's substantial amount of evidence. Okay. I feel like I just heard shockwaves. I'm really not sure what that is. Someone could even be facing execution. There could be an execution case. Someone messed up with the paperwork. Someone could have bribed someone to carry out an execution. Electric chair execution. Do they still do that? I think certain states, maybe Texas, only certain states do that. Or they have other types of execution style by means of injection. They're scared that she's going to overturn that because there's been an unlawful amount of black people that have been wrongfully executed, that she's going to have access to their cases and information. They're also intimidated that there are a lot of black people that are facing execution time frames. They're afraid that she's going to look into their cases or have access to it and overturn it once those, because I believe those cases do go to the Supreme Court and ask to have it overturned. So there are a lot of racist people. I'm feeling a lot of racist people. Yeah, confirmation. A lot of racist people are revved up because a lot of them would enjoy to see a lot of black people executed, and she could be the one to overturn those charges or overturn the harsh punishment for crimes that they either didn't commit and there's a lack of evidence. I feel like that's also certain boundaries that will be investigated, where there are lots of cases that are put on people that are on death row who don't meet the qualifications because there's a lack of evidence. I feel that they're afraid that information is going to come up. And then there's just cases that people did commit crimes, but it's not worthy of an actual execution. I really feel that there was a possibility it may dent down the numbers of execution, and people who are Caucasian are offended by that because they enjoy executing. Okay, so I just have to say that because that's what's coming up. In universal confirmation, I'm on to something. Okay, and that is a cause to be alarmed. All right, so not intended to help and fraud. Yeah, they don't want her to help. That's why they don't want her to qualify. I feel that if something about a vote or anything, that could be someone could try. Yeah, universal confirmation again. Someone may try to interfere with her numbers, her stats, with being selected or elected. Okay, and we also have they don't intend to help her get seated, and they will try to prevent her from being seated. Also, they don't want to elect her because or they don't want her to fill the seat because they don't want her to make any improvements to the justice system. They like this. These people are very toxic. They like the system just as it is. They want someone who is capable of fraud. If she doesn't meet that qualification, they don't want her. We do have a mixture of people that do want her, that wants to see the justice system overturned and ran in a more manner of integrity and respectable and integrity. Well, wait. They want a person of integrity that is capable of running the Supreme Court in a, you get what I'm trying to say? Okay. So I really feel that there's a mixture of people that do want her and don't want her. There's a lot of people that are tired of the system being corrupt and twisted. And then there's a lot of other people that like this because they get bribes and stuff. And they're just prejudiced. Okay. The system is full of a lot of prejudiced individuals who feel self-entitled to see other people suffer because they feel that if they don't suffer, then they're going to lose their entitlement, their privileges, and have to compete with normal people of color for the same positions. And by allowing them to be an equal, they think it jeopardizes and intimidates their future opportunities. That's how twisted people are. Now, collaboration, yeah, and we have judgment that came out after that. So they're collaborating, and then we have judgment access blocked, and then we have a claim, immigration claim. So I feel somebody's blocking justice. So she could have, she could be qualified, and someone's going to try to overturn and take this opportunity for her. Someone will be judged for this. Someone's trying very hard to block her. Someone could be claiming she's an immigrant that she's not from here in order to gain an upper hand on her, or they're afraid that she's going to help immigrants. They're trying to say she has, they don't, she's not under the proper jurisdiction to hold her seat. So something could come up about her immigrate. I don't know if she's from here. They could be saying that she's an immigrant, or she could be competing with an immigrant for this position, or someone that is I don't know, someone maybe that's foreign, that could be from here but just of a different nationality. Something about receive an upper hand, illuminated investigation, bribes, once again, broken heart. Yeah, someone's going to commit bribes and steal this opportunity. Something about immigration. There could be a foreigner involved in this, so a foreigner could steal her opportunity. Maybe someone else is an immigrant and a foreigner and don't have the proper jurisdiction over the U.S. to sit in the Supreme Court seat, because I think you have to be born here in order to be like the president or a certain elected official or something like that. I believe that's how it is. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it goes. But yeah, there's bribes. Someone's gonna break. They're gonna break her heart. They're gonna still steal this. Yeah, they're always bribing, or they're going to. Okay, so if she does get the position, she's going to be circled around a lot of people that are going to be giving her bribes in order to break people's hearts. So if she is selected for this position, she's not going to be able to make her own decisions. Excuse me. She's not going to be able to make her own decisions. She's still going to be under some sort of dictatorships. And what I mean by that, they have a quota, just like the police have a quota on it's sad, but they have a quota on how many amount of people that they need arrested. I mean, that's just like looking to start and create problems. Okay, when you have a quota. Now, with her, there's probably quite a few cases she's going to have to reject instead of honor, even though they're honorable. So there's only so many cases a month that a judge can allow to be dismissed or overturned. And honestly, speaking of that, the judge that actually decided not to dismiss mine, I've watched several of her cases that she tried giving less sentencing and letting these people get away with murder. Just let them walk right on out. Not murder per se, but I mean literally just like, just because they were her skin complexion she's Latina, so they were Latino. So anybody that came in there, she was just, that was like Latin, she was just willing to let them just go, no problem. You can leave. I feel that there is a discrepancy with leverage and quota. it's just a level of disgust. If you match my complexion, you can get away with it, or less sentencing, or we can work something out. But if you don't, I'm going to hold you to the full extent, and I'm even going to call you crazy, even though you're not, because it's really disgusting the way the system operates. But it's really interesting that when they have a quota, they'll put you in their grip when you're not even supposed to be. So I really feel that she's gonna it's gonna break her heart to know that she's going to have. They want her loyal at breaking people's heart who qualify for to have their cases heard in Supreme Court that she's gonna have to reject. But yeah, we have bribes here. Someone's gonna be bribing her to do some unlawful things. Yeah, and it looks like here it says unlawful purchase of a prophet or a psychic. Okay, so someone purchased my case in efforts to bribe, unauthorized to do so, signed off for something, and then it says no. So they're gonna follow through with some underhanded corruption, and after they rewrite or consent to something that's unauthorized, this unauthorized purchase of briberies to overturn this case on me, and it's not supposed to be, it looks like they're going to get a hard no. Yeah, because there's a lack of credibility for sticking me with this case, refusing to look at evidence. Okay? And then it says somebody's going to be laughing, or a laughing joke, gaslit. Yeah. So it looks like somebody's going to be furious. Yeah, somebody gaslights somebody and laughs about it and try to say, oh, see, they're crazy, they're not credible, but really they lack proof and evidence as to calling me motherfucking crazy. That's what I find amazing. Wow. So we have people that gaslight. So this is like a silent torture. Someone likes to secretly and silently torture people, give them rejections, tell them no, and then they lack they have poor reputation of their position. That's the advice I have. How am I a 4.7 star rated driver with over 1,000 rides? Okay, over 1,000 plus rides provided. Okay, 4.7, never gone past 4.0, boo. Okay, and then you got entities competing with me that's sitting at a 1.7, 1.5 on public records, multiple platforms. I think you should slap yourself. Thank you. Let's get back to the reading. It's an insult to injury. You're a fucking joke. So let's get back to the reading. We have the lawyer. Yeah, the lawyer is a fucking joke. Yeah, since we're on the record, let's go ahead and put his name out there. His name is Michael Samaggi, Salmaggi. He is a fraud. He rewrites documents and defame people who are not supposed to be incriminated or refer to a psychiatric. He likes to defame. He's part of organized crime and corruption, and he works for Los Angeles County Superior Courts. So let's get back to this. Oh, yeah, and I'm working on that license because your ass is under evaluation. Let's get back to this. So we have the lawyer, booming business. So it looks like a lot of bribes in the lawyers. And it says voted against. So the lawyers are voting against the citizens. They're receiving bribes. So it's a lot of corruption going on, and they want her to be involved. We also have distraction and hardworking. So people could be hardworking and they want to distract. Yeah, it's a distraction. It's just a big distraction. It's a lot of stuff going on. And yeah, illegal contracts, bribes, booming business. We also have FBI. Okay. Price gouging. So the FBI is also working hand in hand with attorneys and with the judges. I mean, there's a lot of Yeah, bids. It's like bids on people's lives. What are people getting cuts out of this? Well, I get a percentage because I help bring them to you. Well, I help get them prosecuted. Well, I'm the one that dropped the bevel. So I don't know. I don't know if this obviously doesn't have anything to do with Miss Jackson, but this is what's already going on. So she's going to be able to have an an eye opening on what's going on. Yeah, now it says recession, game over, because the fucking truth is out. Yeah, we have Hierophant by a default. This is what they do by a default. They incriminate people and they ruin people's lives. Innocent people's lives as well. Okay? People who don't belong in the system, you don't have a reputation to be a criminal. They're looking for you. Everybody has to be incriminated, apparently, to them under their terms and conditions, especially if you're black. Okay? All right, so yes, it says they're trying to rewrite it and fix it, blah, blah, blah. But they're the ones that consent to it because now they see it's a missed opportunity. They're all found out now. Yeah, it says vote. Now they want to vote for you, or now they want to vote for me. Yeah, it says war, but they were just warring. Yeah, I feel like if somebody rises against you, Miss Jackson, they ass is gonna get caught, gaslighting you, all kind of stuff, and you're gonna it's just crazy. So if you were an attorney, someone could be trying to say they paid you for a bribe or something. And there's going to be a lot of information or a defamation of character that can come out. But either way, it says they voted to war against me. But I also see the Department of Justice here. Maybe they're receding because they feel like a fool. Oh, okay. So the Department of Justice more involved with warring and causing calamity. They're all in cahoots, all collectively. Now the energy is being transmuted. The devil. Yeah, the devil has to slow down. Yeah, trying to swap destinies with the innocent. Huh. Yeah, we also have the ESCARS system here being reversed. Yeah, that system was illegally sold. So yeah, we have somebody that is transmuting a lot of information, either rewriting or uh, transferring a lot of information or people into the escars. Okay, so we have someone who's tampering and rewriting or transmuting a lot of information in the escar system. The escar system belongs to the electronic suspected child abuse reporting system. Okay, so we have a devil that is in control of that system. I don't know if you guys were listening, but I think I told you about a week ago that that system was illegally sold. Now, it has to belong to the government in order to be a government affiliated and regulated. Now, the issue is when it is sold and it lands into the hand of a pedophile, the pedophile has full advantage and leverage over the system. So they have nothing but time to rewrite and wipe information, people that are implemented in the system. They can, if you have a child abuse report with allegations, they can rewrite that. And I've had it happen to me. I've had several child abuse reports that were submitted, and they rewrote it. They even put that. I even issued a sexual abuse report, and they classified it as a general instead of a very important nature. So we have an organization that is allowing pedophiles to rape, molest, abuse, hell, even kill children, and they're wiping the information, the individual addresses, home identifications, the child's name, who the child was adopted by. A lot of centralized abuse, corruption, and organized crime is going on. It says sidetrack. Someone was sidetracked about the light that's being shed on this, and it says yes, positive. This is the light that it's a positive. They've got the information. Now, if it was a negative, that means we was investigating the wrong department, the wrong area, the wrong people. But it says positive results. So this sounds like they've landed on something, that they're honest something is what it's saying. And it says trapped. These individuals are trapped, and it says that's their agenda. So this is all the type of information that will be coming out while she's presuming a seat, and a lot of these individuals that are guilty of participating in these sex trafficking rings regarding minors and other individuals, they are scared that if she gets a hold of this information and it goes to the Supreme Court, they are afraid that it's going to be rejected. They want to be able to have someone in position to give them kickbacks. Okay, a lot of officials are probably going to end up going to the Supreme Court, and they want to be able to put someone in there that they can trust to bail them out. Okay, just like they're doing in jail. They go to jail. They're letting Maxwell out the back door. Hell, they even offer her a free housing at the fucking Disneyland. Didn't you just see all those people that just went down for sex trafficking? You call me incompetent, bitch? I'm the one that called it first. So you check your records and you let me know who's incompetent. Are you predicting shit weeks in advance? At months? And it's coming to pass to be true? You let me know when you get a real lead, bitch, okay? So we have a district attorney here with utility commissions. So they could be trapped as well. So the commissioners are working with the DAs to hush. Okay, so we have commissioners that are supposed to be going to jail, and they want to apologize to the DA. Looks like they're trying to. We have an emperor. Okay. So we have commissioners, board supervisors, and things like that are apologizing for working with corruption, but they already know that they need to be, they could be under investigation by the DA, or they could be trying to give bribes to the DA and apologize. And hey, man, let's go out to the, let's go hang out and whatever. You know, give some bribes and shit so they can lessen their sentence. But it looks like we have an emperor here who is apologizing, who needs to go to jail because it's too much. It's too much abuse that's going on, and he's overstepped his boundaries. It says 2 times, so double trouble. So we have someone who's could be a Capricorn, or just very toxic. And it says organized crime. People are helping. Wow, organized crime and helping next to each other. So we have commissioners and DAs that are all helping to organize this crime. So we don't have any officials that appears to be a person of integrity. So if she is a person of integrity, they don't want her because the entire system is appearing to be corrupt. We have in 48 hours a tech or data department will be under discovering some very detailed information online about illegal strikes. So somebody's going to get a strike. Someone is going to go down. There is a charge. So somebody's apologizing to the DA, but they need to be charged. Yeah, they tested the waters too many fucking times and they're terminated. So somebody's going to be fired from a job, and they're going to have to meet with a criminal court case. It looks like they're going to meet with the DA, and the DA is probably going to prosecute them. It says severing ties, path to destruction, jump the gun. So someone either jumped ahead of themselves and tried to prosecute someone that didn't deserve to be prosecuted. Then you have a motherfucker that did so much. Maybe this is a person who is unlawfully trying to incriminate people who are not supposed to be incriminated. This could be the very person this emperor could be an Aries, or just a person who has control and power, and has jumped the gun and done a lot of malicious, wicked, devilish, toxic things to people, and now shit is coming to surface and he's about to get prosecuted. All right, now will you ultimately sit in the seat, Miss Jackson? It seems like the process is frozen with the FBI once again. It says a huge wave, a huge wipeout of people are possibly going to jail. Wow, there's a wipeout. I feel like the FBI keeps wiping information. It says unnecessarily going against what's right, and it says Libra. So we could have somebody that works for the law, or this emperor could be a Libra. Okay. Okay, yeah, I say freeze. It says freeze, Libra. So there is a Libra. There is a Libra. There is a Libra who either works for the FBI or... Now, I feel like the FBI is going to say freeze to a Libra because they've been unnecessarily doing heinous crimes. We have behind the scene. He has a bad title. Yeah. If it's not a Libra, it could be someone that works within the Justice Department. Yeah. Because who's going to jail and you're letting them out the back door? You obviously have to be someone in power to be able to let them out. So, it looks like the Justice System or Department could also be going through an overturn as well. Or being Reformed. Yeah, it says competition. They're competing with citizens unlawfully. Yeah, making people hate their job, doing forgery and fraud, rewriting and forging signatures. Oh, so okay, so there could be issues where some fraudulent documents may surface. And we also have Illuminati. This person is tight knit with Illuminati and the occult. So we have dark magic. This person could be writing spell work and getting people to commit fraudulent acts against people. It says intimidate. A lot of people could be scared of this person, or this person is intimidating, and now they're probably intimidated. Why? It says a bad reaction. Yeah, shit didn't blow over well. Now they're caught. They're in hiding. Yeah, their lover, behind their lover in their lover's house, or this could be someone who, or their I don't know if this is their husband or the wife or the girlfriend. Someone is either hiding their lover, or the relationship is suffering behind this. Someone is very ethical. I don't know if someone is intimidating a Libra, but they're the ones that committed the crime. And they're trying to harass and intimidate a Libra from not speaking or coming forward with vital information. This could, I don't know if this is the lover of the person that could be going to jail, or someone that knows of this. Someone's hiding information. Yes, it says busted. Somebody's busted, turned a willful blind eye. So the law could even know, and they turned a willful blind eye to this predator. Okay, Federal Reserve is also here. The Federal Reserve is busted. The Federal Reserve knows about this. Federal Reserve knows about money. So they forged checks. With the Federal Reserve, signatures, documents. The Federals are unqualified to hold positions. Someone at the Federal Reserve is in cahoots. And then it says good hands. Yeah. They thought they were going to get away with this. What is the final analysis on this, please? I don't know. This has nothing to do with Miss Jackson, but all of this is probably going to be coming out. These are the people that's probably going to be making it to the Supreme Court, trying to plead for you to let them go, but they ass is guilty. Yeah, probably embezzlement, wire fraud, fucking racketeering. The list goes on. Homicide. I'm sure they did every and anything. Fraud, forgery, anything you can think of. Probably wrote bad checks and they work for the entities. When they track that money, they're going to see it didn't go to where the checks were wrote off. They were just dummy checks on record, but the real money was going into their accounts or something. Or they were writing bad checks to people they know so that they could split the money. And the Federal Reserve knows. Or that's where you need to go to look for your evidence. It's a ticking time bomb of inflation, and donate it. So this inflation is nothing but free donations. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, somebody's going to be punished. Somebody that's a professional is going to be punished because there's an extensive amount of evidence and a lot of evidence piled up. This person is not trusted, and they have access to everything, quite a few things. Also to everybody, litigation, the courts, records. This person is not supposed to be in control or in possession of records, but they are in that position, and they are. I just heard racketeering, a lot of fraud, corruption, rewriting. They've got access to records, checks, and they're doing a lot of corruption, and it's causing it's involving around a court case as well. There's a record of all of this, and it seems like it's coming to the surface. So this person that's capable of bribes, forgery, communicating with the Federal Reserve. It says they're not even supposed to be in that position, so they're a stand-in. They were hired to commit fraud so they can split the money with the person that hired them. So when they go down, they're hoping they can get a deal from the judge, who then they can give bribes to let them off. So it's like one big organized crime. It's really really messy, but it says the tower is about to backfire, or it's just coming to the surface and they're now exposed. So thank you so much for listening. I really really miss you, wish you the best, Miss Jackson. It seems like you are a person of ethics, and people don't like you because you do meet the qualifications, and that's just something they're gonna have to deal with and stay mad. Okay, but you stay glad, honey. All right, take care.